Punikawā, he hea mana wai nana I te mā.
Aore paha oe koe ke li mahiri ko anu kula.
O ia iho e ka wā, o e ka mana ho miliona paha o nana.
O kia ka kako me kana kula mua e leo, he leo ni ke ia.
He o dukana moku, Carissa Moore.
Pehea ka kako me kana kula mua.
He o duka me Kamuela, Punikawā.
O kia ka mako me kana kula mai ke mua e leo, he leo ni ke ia. Nui ko umamake e lana kia I kia me kana kula. E maki no e paani maki kimi o me pika I maki ki e lua ko kani iwa ka lua kumaha. Ua luli ko pepe au me ka aki o ka kana pono. O ke kule o kana hana o lena. E nila o I kana hana. E ka wā, nani ko leo. Mai ka vela I ka o hana kaniano. Kamea. E o Punikawā. Ike. Makala kua kala hu. Aka kia la a mamake o e Punikawā.
O nohe no e kika. Ka ke hele o e ke kula I nui wahine. Mau popo e lino ana I kaua I ka poe. Mokopo e mekopo e lini me kia.
Kamea. E pana e au e ina loa e kou mau pe e mamua ke kai ana.
Hea ko hoa ana.
He ana mai kai oia. Ua hana mai I pana mau iwi, a laila ua lilo e ka mea o pela pauana.
Kai ke manawa, ke hana o pelene o e mako o lelo walene. Mea o hana ai o hana Hawaii.
Ko pu e leo ua puna loa. Ka mea ko lole mani. Ka o pela.
Popo o e o kia puna o pela puna hele. Hea.
Pono e ala maka hore hawa ko ana o na ko o maa. Mau popo ia oe e leo. I ko o matamaki ki e o pela. Aka horona e au e paa kona ma ko o maa. Ina komo I ke kime o me pika I maki ke lua ko kani o ka lua maha.
Lohe wei kau. O kana o pela puna hele ke ia.
Ai.
A ua haku ia nona e lilipu o ka lani.
Ai.
A ua hapai, hahao I ka mani ke aka manu o ko hana mai ia o pela.
Aia.
A make oia e lona me oe.
Ole paha.
A ua ho'olu au I e kolu hane I kāla au kuma ia mo kiki.
Iti paha ia o ke au.
Ai ke
O e ke la. O kau. Wahine o ko paha. A hui honga o kau.
mai hopo. O pale mau I ae ke kiko mo hope.
Ua kuho ko pe koe hiri ka pirikia. Pa ho e loko ka lumi pala mai mana te hiko.
O lelo wale mai oe a ai ai ka ime e hike mai.
Ua wa ka ke hiko.
E holu mai oe a.
Hiki aka. Hiki ka hiko te kokua mai area.
O le pono oe I ke kokua.
Oia, hona o aina. Vai maka e helele I ana ma ke ki o Pauahi.
He haka pā oe.
Oia, I nana kewe puka mai ko o pale mai.
Oia! Taki kahi mea e pepu I ko ele muna ole oe okau I kia manawa āno.
Oia, te ana mana te ana.
Olu, homaraka ko pele I loko kana haku na nima nini.
E malama o hewa hiri ko pala, e hea aku mana no kawa.
Ai o ka I puka e kaliana ia māua. Helu e kahi, ua ue au I kau me te hope e o puka ana I kō mau mana o kana lua ki e mua. Hapole papa. A ole la. E oi I ke la e ko ma, na ue o uri ai.
E Haʻi a oi ke kai ano, a ole I maa mahia.
O we ka hoʻokalo e, e ka pakakapa o maka, kia koʻu hoa o Punikawā Penalty.
Aloha, ke mea hoʻoholi. Aloha kaua, ua he nui ano. O ka oia iʻo, o oe paha ke hoʻo ulu no mea. Ke himeni au ia hele, no au I ko ulu. E olu no hoʻi oe. O ka hoa mai o ka wahia leo he noi anui no hiki ano I ka mento inui. Ua lana kila au I kekahi hoʻokupu I koko e walu. E rana mana o paha he misaloha muna. He lua mea. Ua hoene I leo I lalo o kea. O ka hua kai po wale no. Ua haa no hoʻi. Hea hala e I ke mani poina I lua muna. Paʻani o ka po pai. O ka po pai a me ka piano. Oi ka po pai ma mua o ka piano.
E loa a paha I ka haʻawina kāla ia ia no ka pai.
Paha? E haʻawina e o Amerika e haʻawina kāla. O no kono e Hawaiʻi pu. Oi no? Wahia leo I loa I ka haʻawina kāla ia oi. Ai o ia pana. Ua a o ke hula ma kuku. Aole hiki poha ia o kia o ka hula I Amerika no kuku. Aole paha, aole. Oi hola, mahalo nui no na kikiki. Ai, e pumaka ko nui he kawa e hei kula o pin. Hei ki ke kala a me kamanawa. A me kamanawa. Nui hoa o e leo.
Oi no ia.
E puni, tapu ko mahoa ia o ka wā. E kala, kamu ko hea ana mai. E kawa, e kuku mahi o hanau. I ke kahi la, ke heme ku kawa I ke aulai.
Hai, hana mo kawa.
Ale, o pui ho.
Oi, hea ko ka.
E aho I kuku lai.
Ka hoʻopa.
Mai hala nui no kia. Ho e ana mai, oi ai ua. Ho a nilo kala nui oi. No na kiki.
Hea ko ua hana.
Kala no oia.
Hea no.
A o ka haʻawi ana mai I nā kiki no ke ia o pela.
Puku whai ha mama ea.
Ai.
Hale oi, mana o he mea hoʻopau manawa ai ka hele mai ana.
E pai paha o ia oi ke la o lalo kolohe a.
E ka whā. Kia tō oia ko maho ana. Mio ka ene hana. Kia ki kiko wai na oi hana o nā opuni mana o ka honua. Kia ka heke o ka pole ne kia. Ka Hawaiʻi ka mea mākou kou maka helu a kākou ana. E hale o pela ko kākou.
O ka kākou me ka kula mua.
He ino o hoʻi mai na ali. Hoʻi mai a ike I kia. Ka moʻo me heu, ka ene hana, ka oi hana ka Hawaiʻi. E no mai. I kōpau wahi hana ana, e kana hā kaukani wale no kanaka ma Hawaiʻi. A kia manawa pālua ka nui o na kanaka e nana ana I ka pōwāwai ma pai ea. Eia, e hele mai.
Hono na e kau e hoi o lohi a pilikia.
Eia. Maʻane I oia I ku e I nā Amerika. Maʻane I o. Ki paha ka manene ki no o aku.
A ole hana o kupana ko kua nei leila.
E noʻo oe ka wā. Ke hele mai na ni oia. Nā. Alaila, ua ka'i oia I mua pono na koa manino o Amerika. Ale oia I makapu. Ua kukapele aia. Ola oia makapu oia ki kahi mo kere mo ku Amerika. Laila, ua noho paa oia ma ka hale ali'i. Me ka ho'o noho ana iaia iho ma waina konu o na Amerika. A me ke ali'i mo iho ine. Ka, ke la manawe, ke la wā. Hea I lego mai o i'i.
I ke la manawa I Hōʻike ai ke koa Hawaiʻi kahiko I ke koa Hawaiʻi lau. Ke kai o lawa I
Ano like me kana. So, boom! Puka mai la oia makana nei me ka puka ana mai ko le lo poi no ole. Ho e Hawaiʻi o ia ao. Ke ia ai kia mua. E ho ea mai ana ka manawa.
Ua ea mai ka manawa e kua ai kako mai kia kuni I Kariana. Ai kia po, hike au e tena o ka poe, I mō kona o me ka maukau e make no ke ali'i, ua mau o ia. Hu au I nuna o ke ea kapopaa. A ole ko I e ai na o ia kapopaa. E kupa'a kako e na Hawaiʻi. E ola kako e Hawaiʻi. E make kako e Hawaiʻi. A ole ke Amerika. Me he kukane ko o ko mo i'i ai. He Hawaiʻi o ko. He Hawaiʻi o ko. He Hawaiʻi o ko. He Hawaiʻi kako a māoa'a.
Ua noho lākou I laila no e kolu lā ai kolu pō. Ua ike o Amerika. Ina ua ku e lākou. He mea ole ka mea I hana ia ka pena kuke. O laila, ua haalele lākou. Ua hopu ia o versi na kona mau hana a piki. Ua hoʻopi'i a ki paku ia. Laila, ua wāwahi ia ka hui aloha, hui Hawaiʻi. A ua haalele loa ka puʻaliko o Amerika. A laila, e mai kākou.
Ai, ea mai kako a he umi wale no miluke hoi ai I Kula.
Hone au nā nā, ke kūni mau ma kahi o puna I noho ai. Hone ia he mea nui au.
Ke leo, aloha nui au ia oe, a ka aole li ke kau mana o me oe. Ua luhi au I me ka hoʻokahiko, ua luhi au I ka huakaʻiwa e crocodile. E ole ki a la.
Hea ka noho na Hawaiʻi, ka lā hui.
Ua aku I ka wā ma mua, ua aku I ka wā ma hope. E aku I kana au, e aku I ka wā ma mua. Ua ike oe ki hana I au.
Oe he Amerika ma hoki.
Pela no, he haoleo, he hea.
A, ole ki liwi ia. Ua hoʻopuka oe ka hoʻolelo he.
He hea la, I nana haole e makimaki ole I ke la hoʻolelo, e ua ke la kui hoʻohana I ke la I loko o nā mele a me ke la me ke ia mea. Aue e leo, kona nai kaua e hoʻi.
A ole la, e kuho me kumau kuna a pau. He kia I kia hoʻomana oa. Na uno ka hopena.
O e ki papu ia mai ke kula, oia ke kai hopena?
E ki papu mai. A leo nā nā, he Hawaiʻi au. I kia oe ke lohe a lako? Hiki ke lohe? He Hawaiʻi kākou. Lohe oe? Lohe?
O ka mua paha ke wā. He leka ke le kona mai nā kūpuna mai. Mua ka olelo, he Hawaiʻi au!
Ole, kau e.
E ki papu ia?
Pini kia o mani.
Oh, koe.
hui o ka pili o hana o ne i a laila. A ole o a ia.
He ahala.
He oia i o hoi.
Kini go ia oia ka he kupana.
Oia. E ia ia.
Kapuke. Kapuke.
Kapuke. O hai mo pahau ia oe no kapuke.
Aole do.
Oia. Mo popo ia oe kahi a oe no ne.
Oe. E kala mai. Wana ko mamanaki kai.
Nā, he pā kaukau.
Ke pakau.
He pā kaukau.
Hea. Ia ke kumu vi. Wa paani pepa ka mo'i. Wa ko hine malu.
O haʻi aia, no he pā kaukau.
Ole, ka hino au I e kia pāpoko.
Wa ko leo.
Ai, aole paha. Ua inu oia I ka waiu mane.
Oh,
Ni ki nā kia oki. Ni ki ia ana wala o ana. Mama kia. E ia moi.
oia nōtari e. Ko kene ki kāna mai no ke kokua o ngā hoa. Ahou, oi, I raka ia.
A'ole, ua pihoe wai wale o I ka lawana wake. Maupopo ia'u, a'ole hono ka oe o ka puka ulia o pilikia, a hela oe puka koe.
Oela, kia. Puke. Ko puke ka pilikia. Ua naha I kahi au ia. Ua poino oe mahea le hoi hoi ia.
A'ole,
Ua huhu.
a'ole,
Ua lepo.
a'ole.
Hawe. E kala hau po here. Hono, e hele kana hau ki iloko e lima hola. No laila, hono e lama ka hoi ha e hana. A iu, I kau me mea ni kehu. Ma laila, e haala lena kau. Olua. I kia o ke. Hela hia moi, I kia olua ki hau oi kia. Ni nā aku, ni nā mai.
A'ole I kia oe ka alele. E noho oe ka.
Ma kia hau.
Ole ole no ye. Kawe hoi. Wala ina ole oe pilikia.
Wahi a ka puke, e make ana kākou.
Oia ka o lalo. Ma ka puke.
Ai. Ea. E halu halu oe.
Need more poison for the pudding. Hea coming out of the
E nāna I ka lā.
O kala umikuma lua o aukake, makahiki umikuma walu kana hā kumaiwa.
Wahe mai ka.
Hoi hoi.
Oh, we e kokua mai e ka maui ma kua hine.
No ke kula mai, aia mā ke ia pau. Ua pia ka pau, ike ia pau, e mahu mai ka Chiefs Children's School. Ua kona wao e hana putu kui kui I ke lā me ke ia au au. Nui nā kalapala o ka mea ai, no ka mea no ka nui kuke mai ke ia puke. Ua kākau mā ka olelo haole no ka mea, nā ke kahini mahana a mea kuke paha ke ia puke. A laila, ua loa a wau I ke ia puke, I waina konu o ke ia mau au au. He puke ho'o manao I kākau mā ka olelo haole. Hani mai, e hoa e aku nei, au I ka mea nui o ke ia puke. Hinei, ua helu helu au a hiki... Anei, ea, e helu helu oi.
August 11th, 1849. Tomorrow evening is planned a great social. All students are required to attend. Hors d'oeuvres include the pudding. More poison needed for tomorrow. Alaila no kala umikumalua o aukake. Need more poison for the pudding. Alayla, pau.
Ai, pau. Wai ka wina o na wai a pa, e nana i ka ika. Pēra, ka ika maka au au. E nana i ka mai o ke kakao ana. A nana i keia mau au au. I ke oi ke kahe o ka inika, wa he ka wai.
O ko a ka inika.
Wai ka wina o na wai a pa, i ka pōnei, ua helugalulau i nā moʻolalo i kakao ia a hiki ka la ui kua kahi o au pake. No ka mea hoi, a ohe mea i kakao ia ma ka la ui kuma lua o au pake. Ua loaʻa wau i keia puka ma keia pākaukau, a ma mua pono o kou kelepana ia'u, i keia po e ma'e, more poison for the bird.
Laila, ke o lalo mai nei ui a ke kahi kanaka i kākou ma kia puke moho manao ma maina o ka pōne i te ria ahiahi.
Ai.
Ke kahi kanaka mai ka maka hiki umikuma walu karaka kuma eiwa.
Ai. He leo, tūna i hau hele i he wai.
Tūne oia mune, e oa ke ia. Malia pā ke pakoa nei. Mina o ka mea kuri wale ko ano a ka. Ko mea rā he mea maui no ke ia mai ka whakaipo.
He te ara, ka nui o ka hara o nā hino mako, a e poi na walena o i te la, a e haʻalele ala ko.
Ina pono nei a pole ole. Ai ka lai ka hoʻokai hanari karari o ma kiki aku nei. Wa hiki lako ke maame a lako e o a pukala na kila.
Ea, ina o oe o a oe i ono. A aia kākou ma keia wai he mna āno. Wa hewa ka mea nāna i kākou ma keia puke momo ngā. Kala au lapa au kare no. E po e hai pure o kakuma. Ale loa lako e. Ualoha lako e kuma komo ani. Ale loa lako e. O hainu kala au make ngā re.
Nā me ka ike a ike ole paha, e maki kau pera ka hoʻahainu i ka la o make a ole kākou i te piha i nā he oia i o keia. Pehea kākou i te mauni ai. A ole hiki ke hoʻolori i nā mea o ka wākahiko. No ke aha oia i awa o mai a kākou, no ke kūpaa ma luna o ke kahua. A ohe roli i ki o kou kākou ano he Hawaiʻi a pehea i nā mea e hana i ana.
Au we no kākou. No hoi kai ka oe ma luna o nā haawina i ki me ko hoi kai ka ana ma ki mo mea ki mo hane. Hele ka ina ka.
Ai, ina hiki ole. A ohe mea e hana i ai. Wa hiki lako ke makara pola.
He mea no kāpā ko e hana ai. Kono e hana ia. O ke ia ke kumu o koʻu hoʻohuna ia anei a e hana ai. Pehea la, ina ua hana wau ma luna o nā palapala, a ole, aia wau i keia lumiliʻiliʻi me nā palapala o ka wākahiko, a he puke hoʻomanao i waina o nā palapala o ka mea ai. Hewe mai ke la.
Au we e leo. Hiki kiwi ka manawani o lalo ai i ke oe i nā wai paka e hele i ana.
He mau wai maka mau ni ke la.
Me ke la e o ka wā, me leo. Ka leo ne.
There are more things in this universe than dreamt of in your philosophy.
E hai i ka lima.
E lima hou minuke!
E hoʻo mau pupu mai ko hoʻi ana i ke kene kulia kumu mai ewa.
Mai ko a o mai, e haʻi aia i ke kumu e puni ia te ai.
Te ale wai hana ia me kena.
E ko a o mai,
Pehea.
O he mea. Iwa muke. O hiki mai me ka mana liki.
e lima minuke.
Ina e paali mana oi me kou e kuahine. E hoi ana.
Pono oe e namo mai. Pono wa ahe e kolu kanaka me ka liʻiliʻi loa.
Ole pono.
E ka wā, he aha
E
kanaka
e ko wā. E noho mai ko. E lima wale mai.
Lole helu. Leo.
E hana no. E lima wale.
E ai e ana oi au.
Ko pono ke ia. Ole oi make e o pau ko mana o lana ai no ke me kala kula.
Ina e no ana wa mai e pau no.
E ai mai I e lima vale no.
E lima minuti ke ia manawa no ka e lima ho o ka lomi lomi ma hope. A ora no vai hiki mea ho hiki mana
Mai, kakakako. No ako ni o kako ko a ho pa ana mana lima limi a ako ni o ka puke ang kai yo.
Ai, oi no ka ana. Ona oi e kei mo.
Puna oi, o hana kau I kau wakawari. O mama po oi, e mama he mea hula e hulu.
Ho'ona oi hoa oi ho'ona na kuia papa.
Ai, e mo I ai a maka o pene.
Oia, te hea oia.
E ha mi ke.
Oia, e no kako a kuri ki papa. Ana mana ni no? Kari. Mahea ka I kuri ko. Okay, hold it up, okay, we will watch. Kani ko na maka, kia ka no o maruna o kapuke. Makapuke, makapuke, makapuke.
Kono mi ke.
Kapuke. 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 Ke kahea puneo, I ka mea I kako ia ma ke puke. E hele mai I mo o mako a e o nalo mai. I nā oe maane I, e hoi ki a o iko. E hoi mai ka wā ka hiko mai. Ue ike ia, I nā mea I palapala ia a maki mako e kopua. E hoi mai e.
E hea mi ke.
E lua minu ke.
Iki mako he hewa kei. Maki mako e kopua. E ai mai a mako.
E hoi ke mai ho e ora.
Nau e mana me kia. E no ko wale no mo.
Ke kopua wale no ka.
Okay mi ke.
E hoi ke mai ka ho ai lona. Hiki a mako ke kopua. Ua helu mako I ka puke. Maupo mai a mako no ka pukini. Iki mako no ka la o make. E hoi ke mai ka ho ai lona.
Mahalo. O ko ka I.
Hili na I mako. E hoi ke mai ka ho ai lona.
Hey, who are you? Oh, you need to talk it out. I said it out. How are you looking at me?
A ale hiki a mao. Hiki a oi wale no.
Haʻona makimaki kona hoʻopā ani o. Oia. Mister. Mom, she needs help for this evening's social.
She is a sheep. Well then, she has to get out of those ragtag clothes and into some decent kits soon enough.
I'll get her someone, right?
Good enough. He came all the way. Ola lo Hawaiian, no laila, mai no no, hikia oi, kiwala o no, me ko I ke ole. They're really dragging the bottom of the river for help nowadays. Say, what are you doing here? I'm gonna out to the courtyard and help set up.
They said I wanted her book.
She did she? Let me see that thing.
I don't think she wants you to be producing her content as well.
Is that so? And you'll be telling her, huh? You better step in kind or you'll be finding yourself back in mud in the country court.
Yes.
Why don't you feed the nonsense so? I don't see the point in wasting these time. I don't see the point in wasting time training these pagans into civilized ways. Get her to just easy code that soon enough. If Miss Code saw the condition of the help we're bringing in now, you'll be praying all night. And you, lassie, you better learn the business end of English soon enough, or you'll be back out to the mud of this godforsaken place. How are you?
Are you going in? Don't want what?
Papa, oi ka ia I kia nui ma runa ka puke. A laila, ua hoa ea mai I keia wā. Ka wā ka hiko mori.
A papa maua I vaina.
See, miss, who are you talking to? If you can't see them, see you, miss. My friends? I see nothing, miss. Are you a demon of sorts, a banshee? No, I'm not. And I'm not a wee fairy princess or a leprechaun either.
Hana kaku ina mea apa o kaku ina nai. Puke, hana mana te ma. Kia kaku ono ka ina te kaku ka.
We can't be wasting the team's time here. Here's the money. Let me have a also land.
Maureen, what is the delay?
I'm not sure, sir. I think this one has the balsa and it's ready to be said.
What?
Yeah, she's been acting weird, talking to shadows.
Look at the way she dresses. A regular street girl. I've never had converse with the likes of them. Hōʻike, my moko.
Punikawā, averted, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty. Aye. Someday I am speaking, but until then I'm just a case of mine. Pemberton, you said?
Yes, Your Majesty.
A half-breed! That explains the exquisite features.
Just seen her, sir.
Oh, what a pity. What did you say?
Oh, I said she was extra help for the socials, right?
Indeed, well, that she would be. By the way she's dressed, there's no bottle going on. But just look at her, it's intoxicating enough. Second money, get another bottle. With the money I gave you, don't use the book. You Irish half-wits. Just go yourself.
But cook, sir!
I'll cover for you. Just hurry. I'm not getting you tonight without something inviting. Oh, this English language is such a joy. Amy Kawa told him. A joke it will be on the cooks to have a genuine street girl serving refreshments after social. Now go.
Well, Abigail, who was the charming young gentleman you're dancing with?
Lydia, who is the charming gentleman?
Yes, Abigail, why don't you introduce us?
I'm sorry, Mr. Cook, I'm not quite sure who is the gentleman.
John, please introduce your friend.
My apologies. I am Dr. Gunderson of Oslo, Yorkshire.
I apologize for my oversteps. Allow me to introduce you more properly. I love the hostess. This is Cook. Whoever is the head of this group, along with your husband. Where is Mr. Cook?
He came down to speak out.
Kitty. See. My lovely wife, Jane, standing next to her is the talented Kamehameha. The clown prince, not of Hawaii. As you see. Your dancing partner, Abigail Mahena. Stands to a share recently in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Ludwig Wenderson, also known. Was here on his way to California for the gold rush to make his fortune.
It is my pleasure. E hoʻohana na ako I ka puke e kuʻaiai I ka lama. No laila, o ka hoʻolelo o hoize, ka olelo huna e kuʻaiai I ka lama. Oia ke kumu I huna ia I ka puke I loko o ka palapala oka. Ke loa kaika mahine o Maureen, oia ka mei kuʻai.
Kaya oe vehe mai I ke la kako I loa I ka nei.
Maria paha o paana au.
He oe I o loa a wale mai a kako ana.
Ai mau vai maka Maori e mau vai maka e hele I ana maka ki o.
Pono kako e haʻalele I ki mana. Pono oe e hoʻi te la ko miku ki maka la kako kau. Ko mana o. Ka kia la wali moa mako e hoʻi ku kako wā.
Awe e reo, opu ina o ko mama. Hiki paia o e kai kou kai ua mai awa. A o he mea, miss.
E aka alu oe e muhene nani oe. O oe ka kuia na hese.
E noi ana o I ke kokua mai ke akua. E miss, e pole ana o.
Good. Who is this? Temporary. Have you become so desperate that we have to go to the asylum?
I'll really remember.
She's my detective.
Your attendance tonight was conditional. One such condition, I'm sure. 3 personages of the people persuasion with wonderful traits.
I think in cue for my lucid erudition, to show my brother, sister in this case, a little bit of our culture. I see no error in that.
Well then, when the duties are finished, you remain to the kitchen to finish off your hands.
As you wish.
Oh, boy. I bought out the cover. I hope it's not all the cover.
Hiki no, mahalo.
Mr. Bishop, I made it clear I was looking at others in advance.
Why are you missing your story?
Am I?
Our engagement to be over, and I lack attitude to this what
Then tell him Mr. Elected Official. Please tell my family that I'm full of diseases.
Where is he? Not official. Where is he? Heart.
It's in my heart. What is in my heart? What's in my heart is pain.
There is.
Sir, you take liberties.
All we have desperation on you said. By the proposal you seeking to become next thought.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry. You misunderstand.
I misunderstand. You misunderstand. I understand my thoughts. My thoughts are not some capricious order that I delineate with my frank candle. They come from my culture, my ancestors, and I know that's difficult for someone of your high experience who could shake this boot, distance his lineage at some dirt, and jump on the ship and create a new life with dreams. But you don't understand, Mr. Bishop, that my dreams have been dreamt, and I'm here to fulfill them.
Bernice said, may I ask you to relieve me any further obligation? Mr. Bell, future or other things.
Bishop, you're a succinct and candid individual, but that does not hide your singular self-obsession, which consequently interferes with your good court and charming.
I admit, I'm an important one.
You may touch me. We are at crossroads, you and I, and we must proceed with caution. I'm not going to appear at this mission as such an arm-in-arm with my cousin while we're different because I'm not his present. That would be vulgar. Decisions such as ours were given time and thought by my ancestors to ensure a proper interpretation of the gods, and in this case, God's will. Rushing would be folly, and for the sake of the Hawaiian people, we cannot make that mistake. Time, Mr. Bishop, time. Don't confuse this great pitch moment with a business deal.
So, it seems to be your genuine.
Mr. Bishop, you're the most single-minded man I've ever known, and perhaps that's why I love you. But our love overpowers me, which is where my confusion lies.
So, you do love me.
Yes, Charles, I do, but you must be patient, not act like a schoolboy. Time. Give us time. Our presence and conflict with the past leave the future in question, and only time and patience will resolve it. Now go. I'll be there presently.
Wow, the talent is so natural, so special. I'm impressed. Mrs. Cook, your school is very impressive. To think that half a century ago these people were using stones to build bows and arrows to fight in a rock? There's a sadness in my heart that I must leave and I don't get to see how it all turns out. This little kingdom of the Sandwich Islands, how it all turns out, how great it becomes, my hat is off to you. But I must ready myself for the last half of my voyage.
Please read Mr. Anderson. You have a week to rest of sails.
Yes, please do say, Mr. Anderson. We're so enjoying your company.
As much as I am tempted, I must stay disciplined if I am to fulfill my destiny. Therefore, as they say in my country, top for life.
Another one who got away. Still have a few months there. Oh,
Perhaps Mrs. Jackson would control and Mr. Bennington would be couple more disciplined lifestyle. You would be more palatable in polite society.
many thanks for the advice, Mrs. Hook. When I'm in polite society, I'll consider it.
Come on. Lydia. I beg your pardon, but your performance stands as more proof that our race can achieve any level of excellence through the proper guidance.
Shame about language.
Do you all agree that English should be taught as a high subject in government schools? What are your feelings on this matter?
Don't think enough of that. Should the language of education be English, and the language of the domestic be the native tongue?
Lydia, what do you think?
What? Why teacher Moses? With your permission, Mrs. Cook, I can't do much. I think many times it says, our best.
Let's be frank. In this modern world, the Hawaiian language has no place. It doesn't hold the vocabulary. It would have to be built up and in turn retaught. The schools themselves are teaching an insufficient language. Why not teach the math and sciences and a language already invented? Reinvent the wheel.
I have to agree. If Hawaii is to remain a nation unto itself, it must assimilate to the modern world, while also maintaining its unique culture. Take a look at this bewitching personage. Half white, half Hawaiian. This is our future. Isn't that so, Bishop?
Well, as a businessman, I see the advantage of the English. The abysmal qualities in English, especially if you trade with Britain and America.
But as for the children, Bishop, should they be half white, half Hawaiian?
I'm sorry, I don't believe I have the authority to render an opinion on that topic.
I must have touched a nerve.
So you believe the children are better off facility?
I did not say that. My true opinion of Americans is somewhat of a Pandora's box. Thank you, Mrs. for introducing that concept to us. That when once open, it will grow and infect, like a cancer. It is our obligation as our ancestors taught us to filter these influences so as to not let it taint or destroy our true culture.
Well said, Tony.
You're talking about censorship, sir. Very undemocratic.
Show me a functional democracy, and I will agree. The American slave class has no vote or voice, yet they are the great experiment, the great democracy. They send their missionaries over to save the savages from themselves. Democracy or hypocrisy.
So whatever the dictatorship is best.
I am talking about being a genuine ruler for its subjects. Perhaps one day when Hawaii becomes more educated, we will be the first true democracy. Until then, the king directs matters of the state.
And what of the Kula? Under your form of rule, the basic human rights for every man, woman, and child guaranteed. Your law has limited power, should even that.
My ancestors' law was intended for the welfare and benefit of every citizen, not for the irresponsible degradation of his race. Look at this poor, uneducated, unwanted poor half-breed. I'm ashamed to bring her into this discussion to talk about her plight in this industry of the nation. She's been separated from her land and culture to be in this life and survive it with any means possible. Have we not checked our streets? Sailors marauding like in San Francisco. My only solace is that she does not know what we see, and she does not know English.
And yet, I do speak English, and I do understand everything you're saying. Your Majesty, I hold you in high esteem, if I may be permitted to speak.
That's enough. I've heard enough from this one. Murray, retrieve her, and remove her.
No, please, leave her.
Please, ma'am.
Let's move. She should want her to control the wool or I think not understand English. She's more than likely is fine.
The treaty should very become leaders of the people. Should we listen to the people rather than the Chinese advice of self-interest?
You may not agree with these searches. One of the reasons why I do research. I'll let this one speak, but we can certain attitude. Stick to the subject and none of your brain.
Yes, you have my undivided attention.
My apologies, Your Majesty. My intention was not to deceive you. I am satisfied to play my part, but I can no longer tolerate being talked about as if I was the subject of an experiment, as though I was merely a part of the background.
Understood. Proceed.
I believe that the Hawaiian culture would be able to flourish without the taint of the American vices. But censorship, as Mr. Jackson put it, is not the way.
But don't you agree what the Americans bring is a Pandora's box?
And it is a Pandora's box. And it's a disease. But isn't one of the lessons of the Pandora's box that once there is open, there is no retreating?
Yes, but as a leader, we must filter.
I humbly disagree, Your Majesty. The fact that there's a mention of a Pandora's box and that there's Americans still in the islands implies that the Pandora's box has been opened, but there's no retrieving it. The Americans live by their individuality, their ability to reinvent themselves. But my responsibility as a Native Hawaiian is to make sure that I build on my morals and on my intentions that are based off of my ancestors. And for me, that foundation is my culture. So that strengthens my individuality 1,000-fold. Whereas the Americans' individuality may fall victim to modern allurements, while my Hawaiian individuality will stand the test of time
because it has withstood the test of time and whatever Pandora's box is thrown at it. The music played here tonight was beautiful, wonderful music. Can you imagine our own language put to that music? Yes, and it's beautiful, but it's biblical. Why not include our own poetry, ancient chants, and melody? Hear, hear.
Have you heard about Bernice?
Mrs. Cook, being an American, you must believe that censorship and repression only creates aggression. Freedom of speech is definitely a part of your human rights.
Bernice, have you heard enough?
Miss, what is your name?
Punikawā, Your Majesty.
You're wise beyond your years.
I had a wise teacher.
You made wise beyond your years, which English means in the mind. Bernice of royal Hawaiian blood and is not yet a queen. You will address her as your royal highness.
Why, Mrs. Cook, you have a great point. But it's not going to be king and Bernice would be queen. But that means it would be married. To my point, or to Mrs. Cook, I believe her mastery over English is just an option for the survival of the tree.
Not easy to answer.
It is easy to train than half intelligence in the mimic language. But a true pedestal culture would be to perform something that requires time and discipline. Perhaps something on this nature. You know, she was just touting how important language and music was to the culture. But let's see her words be backed up with some action.
Yes, Mr. Jasper, your words can be considered borderline blasphemy. Calling on God to work such a miracle for such a small cause is, yes, close to blasphemy.
I'm not calling on God for the miracle, Mrs. Hope. All I want is for this young native girl to know she's not dealing with compensations or troubles.
The lads have some gumption. No, none of that saloon music. Play something refined with a sprinkle of kanako.
I'm sorry, I haven't finished composing it yet. You wrote that? No, it's based off of a traditional melody.
Mrs. Cook, I would like to retain her as my private attendant. Mrs. Cook, I'm asking you to trust the wisdom and morals you taught me so I can train this wayward girl.
We will talk about this later. Cook, please get into the kitchen. I'm sure there's plenty for her to do there.
My heart is beating. I need a drink. Oh, what is this?
Generous.
I can't, I'm training. Well, if you're going to an Aspen Irish order for a drink, you should have seconded it water. Besides, the water is cold and I'm not going to go to the distant town. Oh my goodness, did you see that? I spoke to the elite. I told Kamehameha, but then he was wrong. My heart is racing. Oh my god. Did you see Pauahi? Those black and white pictures do her no justice. She's magnificent. And when she stood up to Mrs. Cook, I'm asking you to trust me. Oh, my heart fell to my knees. I want to high five, low five, give her a fist bump, boot him up, and end it with a brush up. Yeah. Am I trying, Mary? No, Maureen, I'm not. Shucks. Where's your man? Oh, God. No, I'm from the future. It's too bad. It was like sort of and I'm sure one day I'll get there. But right now, I need to head back to the future. Monkey, I help him. Him out my taking and Hōʻike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iano
Yeah. Turns out it was smitten by you. You can see her? Well, it's hard not to when she's standing there before me like the angel Gabriel.
You can see me?
And understand Olelo? Well, look at you all high and mighty after being considered a circus animal at that stupid party. Well, too bad a gin-gin Irish girl can climb the heights of intellect. Not act.
Hurry! Well, why can you see me now?
Well, half dabbled in the ancient practices of the old country and plus my teeth went to twice of Black Mountain in the West Indies and if I'm not mistaken by my reckoning, another one of your parties missing.
Yes, my boyfriend, Lola.
Boyfriend! Does he bring it? Does he look her?
He also happens to be my brother.
I'm so sorry, Monkey. There goes no fucker, go uninvited. So they say my old sorry. To continue. That means there's still left energy left in ether for you to cross over.
The ether, what does that mean?
You no longer exist in this dimension as the lab.
Then how does he exist?
Well, you can be anything, or part of anything. A doorknob, tailor, a wheel of bread with cute symbols.
Oh, Heaven.
Oh, Emma! Oh, Emma!
Honey, Delilah, if we head back to the future, he'll be there, right?
Not necessary to allow.
You look like you sound like you look right. I'll go check.
For the love of Pete!
All I'm saying is, you need to apart. Sucking teeth and wagging tongues had a leg in the tree between them. Thank you, Cook. That will be all. If I can give some countenance, I know the Mississippi that conscience to train her, but I divide by the strictest of Job's plagues with her. There's something unworldly about her that only a person with a dark continent can cure. That will be all, Cook. Thank you. If we love Henderson, well, I know Mrs. Cook gets away while we are all in the heat. He will know all that way. I'll come, he will know.
Hey,
Me kono o Cook will pay a boy. Love how thinking of the people.
hey,
Mama, come on, you don't know.
Kapoi Papaha.
Yeah?
O Kamea Nui Kuni Kona o Kapoi Papaha.
Hi, Anna. Te kupo pahaoi.
Oh, le Paha.
E ho mapopo ana au yaoi. Kone kia po ana opu. A ka Hōʻike au o mapopo mua yaoi kia. E kuri paha o
Told you!
Marine, perhaps you should have Dr. Brooke examine your cough.
No, it's just the best time to save me off. This will help.
Maoreo ini o yaia. Wawa an karne.
Oya, aiki, te ranga mai oya?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oya no, te kumai kikera. E no na e ni no kaumau nao i
Bishop!
Marine, perhaps the courtyard would better suit you. There is no doubt the air is cleaner. I'm sure you can carry on some capacity out there.
Yes, miss.
And Marine, for the record, your behavior has been noted for future reference.
Oh, and finally, and for the record, I also speak Spanish, French, and a little bit of Portuguese.
Thank you, Marine. That will be all. It is telling that someone even of Marine's vast station has knowledge of how to carry it out. She is, as you are, what proves my conviction that God's gifts flow forth through every age, not just those of royal lineage. For the survival of the Hawaiian kingdom, there must be a school for every child. We cannot just have enlightened leaders. The populace, too, must be grounded in the ways of the modern world. This is where my cousin and I's views differ on how to govern. He believes a strong nation only needs strong rulers. I am never for a kingdom of people.
And what did Mr. Bishop think?
He agrees. Once again, you into my thoughts. My heart is moved by his presence, therefore I'm at ease to exercise my best judgment. Whereas with my cousin, it shrivels. One will allow me self-fulfillment while the other dooms me to the existence of the proverbial brother songs.
Like Miss Abigail.
You know about her?
Everyone.
Yes. Everyone wants to know by now. Poor girl. Tell me, Miss Pemberton, should heart trump the duty of bloodline or submit to tradition?
I often ask myself the same question. Does sacrificing one's happiness benefit the Lahui more than the Lahui benefiting from your happiness?
The palpitations in my heart go in anticipation of your answer.
Excuse me, miss. Your sister lady requires the honor of your presence.
Did she explain the nature of her request?
Performance to us, the marriage of Figaro or Saul Aria.
Mrs. Cook is allowing it.
Fear so.
Maureen, I was under the impression that it came to an understanding moments ago.
Well, the two minds are vernacular, and, well, it seems that young Miss Lydia has pulled the wool over Mrs. Cook's eyes, which is quite humorous in what her Hawaiian name means, but she told Cook that it was a song about Jesus being carried in the wind of some sort of religion.
Ah, come on, I thought. It would be such a lark, wouldn't it? A bit of mischief.
Yes, miss, but I wouldn't be standing here promoting intimate discourse with you. Excuse me, miss.
We hope to keep company and continue our most enlightening conversation.
I look forward to it.
And Miss Pemberton, it is no longer needed for you now.
Aye.
Will you not be attending to my politics?
I do apologize, my liege, but I think it'd be best for myself and the rest of the kingdom if I stay here and help clean up with Miss Pemberton.
You may think otherwise, but I appreciate your great care. Wish me luck.
Lucky my face. Slam the foil.
Talk, talk.
Well, I recommend waiting at least once a week, no matter who touches you. Now, if I could interject some information to help you with your troubles, seems like your boyfriend's entire existence depends on the betrothal between Pauahi and Lot, and the love of Hawaii and Mission.
That's in a nutshell.
Well, I suggest you right now go and compromise your intentions or his intentions.
I agree completely. And then Kelly will realize how the American he is. Dump him for her destiny, and then we can return home and nail them. Is there a problem?
I can't do that.
In the meantime, you need to provide a signal that will signal me to bring Pauahi and the rest of the party.
You're asking me to seduce a man.
Your man's not even
It's my brother, Mom. Besides, compromise here means a meaningful hug and an uncle kiss on the cheek.
Kelly Pauahi loves Mr. Bishop very much.
You don't know that.
I can see it in her eyes.
Oh yeah, Pauahi.
Okay, then name another.
Kelly Abigail.
Good one.
I thought you were on my side.
I meant it for the mischief. The only fun a girl can have here.
Like I said, Kula, all you have to do is hug him, kiss his little American cheeks.
Ew! Have you seen Mr. Bishop's acting? He looks like he's never washed his face before. I'm surprised he wasn't sent off to Papa.
Come on! Sorry! Too soon? Fine. Never mind. Maybe you can make us know why your teams are training on days off. How old do you have here? 1896.
What year is it?
1849.
I've never seduced a man before.
It's easy.
There. First of all, you're going to take the keys, right? You're going to still on the top. While you're doing this up, you better look naive, innocent, especially romantic. Did I tell you how much men love coming to the rescue? Really important. Well, while you're doing that, you will rise to the high side
2, tell me he's bringing Wahi and the rest of the party.
What's the high sign?
Do you have any special talents, George?
My dad says I belch like a man.
Never mind that. Well, anything else?
I'm a member of our school's bird club, Malakanamanu.
Bird call is perfect. What's your specialty?
The alai, but that's bad luck at night. How about a quail?
Good to go then. Alright, let's review. Seduce, boot, betrayal.
And then right back here and travel back to the future before anyone is smarter. Wait, we need 3 people.
I can feel that. For a price.
What's your price?
Well, I couldn't help but to notice that sword ring on your element of your fingers.
Thank you.
You want our class rings? Nah, just one that fits.
Here, try mine.
You'd be a lot of finance. Perfect.
I can't find it in my heart to give my class right. Can you do something else?
Gotcha, eh? You even got the princess sitting on the seat herself.
It is.
Is she your sorority founder?
It's not a sorority, it's a school.
School! Expect in the future. YouTube, school, thought you'd be smarter, faster. Unless you're okay with the daily drudgery of being a housemaid and the dusting and cleaning and if you're good enough, probably be a scullery maid. Scrubbing your princess's piss pots and what do you want fancifully about what you could have been?
Olympic gold.
Okay, give me a turn.
Wait, I don't even know where he is. I can't just be walking around looking for him. Mrs. Hook will surely catch me.
He's probably in the garden, mad about his entire affliction with his little girlfriend Hawaii. We have to hurry before we start letting him walk around.
You have come to introduce me. What sent you, siren of the deep? Look at you, holding that tray with no idea what I'm trying to say. Do you have dreams? No. Why would you have dreams? You have neither a past to escape from nor a future to cleave to. You live in a dimension where time doesn't exist. Your big brown eyes see what only the beast can perceive.
I have brought you tea.
I have brought your tea. How convincing. You say with such conviction.
Cream or sugar?
I would have guessed that. Now, let's see what happens when I say, sugar please.
1 lump or 2?
Lump? What do you mean lump?
It's a new invention. It's small little sugar cakes that dissolve once you drop them in your tea. Each lump measures a teaspoon. The British call it a trumpet.
There we go again. Attempt to lure me away from my melancholy to fantasize about cakes of sugar, to dream about opening a sugar cake factory here in Honolulu. If the Kula sugar mill was such a mess, it might have just worked. Wait a minute. You speak English?
I do.
And you understood everything I just said?
I did.
That's embarrassing.
If I may, Your Majesty, Americans dream too much on the expenses of others. Would you like your tea?
Nothing.
Oh. I seem to have misplaced it. Let me be right back.
Found it.
That was quick. So tell me, Miss
Pemberton.
Hammerton, why do you think Miss Bernice is reluctant to marry me?
Well, if you ask me, Miss Bernice would marry you if she were an American, but she's Native Hawaiian, and our responsibility in our culture comes before ourselves.
So, Hawaiian love is different from American love? She can't be part of my dream if I can't be part of hers?
Aye.
Are you saying that Bernice can't be queen with me as her husband?
Well, would she be Bernice or Pauahi if you lived in New York?
Well said.
Would you like more tea?
Don't bother.
I have brought you your tea.
Oh dear, I am so sorry. Oh God. Oh God. Golly gee.
I'm sorry, Grace. I tried so hard. Virtually incorrigible by nature. I will have to turn her out.
Kulani, it's not what
Shut your filthy mouth. Hurry! You drag her here. You can drag her out. These quick comments. That's a good thing before you retire.
I believe it's time to retire.
Yes.
This is your man.
Yes.
We'll fix your kid for sure. You have your ring size.
Molly,
Just forget about that. Poromako e hele kulumikuke a Hōʻike home.
no ole ka I ko home. Ko ba pe he?
Aole hiki o ke Hōʻi. Aole me ka ike o kauhana ino.
Ko ko e hale ki manawa. Ka mo ole.
Aole hiki a u. Aole me ka ike o kauhana ino.
I kai ko o Hawaii. How?
Aole o. Aole hiki a u.
Maureen, will you please take them back? But miss, I don't think you'll have nowhere else to go. You can't stay here.
Cleaning piss pots will further Suki more than anything after what I've done. I must stand until the queen forgives me. Now please, take them back. Ai, e malama olua. Mai ka ia. E hoi oku.
Well, this is the most kind human acts I've ever seen since Jesus forgave people for the sins who nailed him there. This is where Aloha lies. Count me out.
Pono way, Marie. Where can we stay?
The stable. That sounds romantic. Oh, just wait till you get licensed your southernmost gorse.
Ihea?
Hello, Nana.
Come on, come on.
I hope you didn't mind. I finished your song. Very fitting. It was never my song. It was from the kupuna. Last night, your words. They gave me such joy. Why? Because all my life I was scolded for the same thing. Spunk is misunderstood. Spunk is not attractive for a young lady. She says we must be demure if we want to attract a young man of industry. But after your audacity personified, I giggle. Bravo! I will always remember your grit and resolve. Mahalo. Perhaps one day you can add some lyrics about someone that's very special to you. May I? The kapuna and the mama insist. With your permission, I shall. You're here to see my sister. I shall get her. She's here to see Bernice.
Young miss does not care to see you. I will go ask. You will do nothing of the sort.
I beg your pardon, but tell me what to do and what not to do is far beyond your station. I will relax.
Lydia.
My name is Liliu Loloku Valania Kamehameha, and I'm going to get this sister.
It is taking every inch of my Christian being not to take me by the scruff of the neck and throw it at the slug parent house. When Mr. and Mrs. will hear you ever return, it will take little time for the consequence to hear. To have you shackled and deport to a place so inclined.
Thank you, Cook.
I'm inclined to remain, miss. We do not know what such a mystery to be up to.
You are not needed, Cook.
I insist.
That will be all.
Miss Bernice, I must protest.
Cook, may I remind you that it's our Savior's commandment to forgive every soul full of thanks. I'm of the age to discharge such an act. Now, please, I insist.
I may, miss, but no respectable young lady.
Cook, this discourse bears no further purpose. You are dismissed.
Yes, miss.
Kamehameha, Mahalo. Miss Hamilton, may I remind you that the last time we kept company, I requested that we sent each other on equal place. That has not changed.
I have come to apologize, Your Majesty. Please accept it.
I had the most disturbing dream last night. We were playing a child's game, bouncing the ball to one another. Then it turned aggressive. I was so flushed with emotion, I woke my neck down soaked with perspiration. It was so disturbing that early this morning I had to take a bath in the sea. Upon my return, Mr. Bishop was waiting for me, and as a gentleman he is, he explained the entire situation concerning last night, and he also asked for my forgiveness.
And did you forgive him?
That is between Mr. Bishop and myself.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
If you're to ask Mr. Bishop, he is the only one to blame. However, I cannot help but wonder what possessed you to perform such an indiscretion of serving a single man alone in the garden, tea, without order or reason.
Excuse me, miss. I have very urgent to talk about Miss Hamilton.
Has something happened?
Mari, I am very grateful, but I am sure I am aware what the matter consists of.
I see. What shall we do?
Miss Hamilton, if you must attend to this matter, I assure you, we can discuss this at a later time.
Olive, I believe that the resolution to our misunderstanding may resolve both matters.
I see. Maureen, please allow us a few moments.
Yes, miss.
Miss Hamilton, whatever the reason of you attending to Mr. Bishop last night, the dream, and I must say, your singular demeanor.
I assure you, Your Majesty, it was with the highest of morals and the purest of intentions.
So he explained, but man can be man. In any case, since the dream I spoke of earlier and the kapukai, I've come to a certain conclusion. Your presence here confirms. You see, I was going to send for you, but then you arrived without announcement or invitation. We are drawn to one another for a certain purpose, I believe. That purpose is helping make a decision. My decision.
Your Majesty.
Even the fact that you continue to call me by a title not yet ascended to proves to me that you know of something. Some inclination, some knowledge, some premonition you're sent here to counsel me.
Decision, Your Majesty? You mean the one of whom you would like to marry?
The very one. I would like your opinion on which will receive the greatest of considerations.
That is such an important decision. The lives it will impact, the nation, the kingdom. How can I, a poor scullery maid, possibly hold the capability of helping you make that choice?
And our Savior was a carpenter who carried on his shoulder the future of mankind.
I'm not a god. I never think of anyone but myself.
Yes. Yet, I've always had the burden of culture to filter my influence. So I've got the vast knowledge of interpretations that you, or say even marine, possesses. I am numbed by my culture. In my mind, you have the purest of interpretations because you don't have to worry about history or culture or the future. And I want to know that perspective. Tell me, Miss Pemberton, with their mind, how do you know you're in love?
Well, first, we are not sure that it is love, but we are suitable for each other.
How so?
We have common likes, we fit well together, and we can make each other laugh.
What is the heart when we are near him?
It beats. What I know is when I am with him, he is the only person that I can ever be myself with. He completes me.
Completes you?
Mohala na makalengua Hōʻike.
Completes. I like that term. When I'm with Charles, Mr. Bishop, I feel that same feeling.
And with your cousin?
Heaviness. As Mrs. Cook would put it, original sin. Last night was insufferable with my cousin and Mr. Bishop around. I went to bed so exhausted that the specter of a dream manifested itself. It was only when I floated in the tranquil waters of my plea it came to me. Why do I need them? Why do I need this intrigue? Cannot I lead my people without pledging myself to a man?
May I make a suggestion?
Community wako I ko katipo. Olo e haia e male awa. Ko iwa hine male a ko iwa. Ko po e kono kono Hawaiian. Olo e kawa. E moi ko moi o ko.
If I may, Your Majesty, making no choice is giving up.
Then where do I find the proper choice? In here or in here?
May I make a suggestion, Your Majesty?
Please do.
I believe that you would agree that this decision cannot be made by mere mortals like you and me.
Then what do you suggest?
Maureen!
Yes, miss?
Can you please find us a candle and meet us in the kitchen?
What are you contemplating?
Me and the princess need a quiet place to pray.
Yes, well, hurry. Cook's out there looking for vitals for the midday meal.
Shall we?
I cannot think of anything I'd like to do. Maureen, I will call you if you need further assistance.
If I may, Your Majesty, God did say that when two or more are gathered in His presence, the more the merrier.
Merrier?
The more of His presence will be present.
I may say, Ms. Pemberton, a kitchen is a very interesting place for something as important as this.
There is a chapel nearby, which I would have a very conducive atmosphere.
I pray your patience, Your Majesty, but God did create the ritual at supper, did he not? There is power in the place where food is prepared.
Once again, you ask me to which chime in importance. I'm at your service. Proceed.
Let us sit. Let us sit and place our hands on the table, pinky tip to pinky tip.
My Marine, what a striking ring you wear. Who's it on the ground?
I pray, Your Majesty, but let us focus our eyes onto the flame. We beseech ye, O Lord, God of the universe, it is your Son, our Savior, who once said, "Do not hide your light under a bush, lest it catch the bush on fire." Therefore, with this in mind, we come to you so you may open our eyes and open our ears to see and hear the voices of our past and the voices of our future, to guide us, to look to the heavens, to look for that star as the three wise men did, and to guide us to your Son, who has the answers that we seek. We now focus our thoughts onto that star. The star has several voices. The star has multiple voices. We're trying to hear what they're saying. We focus hard, trying to hear. We begin to hear a faint sound. It is the sound of music, of voices praising in celestial harmony, telling us what direction to take, what decision to make, and what's the best for our people.
Enough! Marine, please open the shutters.
Yes, miss.
Marine, where has Miss Pemberton gone to?
Looks like she's vanished into the ether.
Let us leave this place and Marine, speak of this to no one. No one. Ever.
I have no inclination Kawa?
Yeah?
Pihia!
What are you wearing?
Pihia!
I'm supposed to be going with Mr. Coaches at the state capitol. And I know that you're, I forget it because we get volleyball practice today. You asked me to organize this travel.
Where? State Capitol?
Please, look. I figured at first to speak with the big island. But, if you'd like me to stick with a promise, then you better show. Off we go.
Leo! Nui ka Kiʻekiʻe rea olua!
No ways, Puni. You going to the protest rather than volleyball? What the ace, Tita? Miss, I have a full ride to UCLA. Going to the protest and not practice? You know I got the kind of scholarship if you act all contrary and radical with the kukia imauna, aloha aina, kapu aloha, rara. They never like that kind, you know.
No, a couple of I like.
Kamehameha? What? What is this Caribbean English you're speaking?
Whatever, Spoonie. Maybe you should get some sleep at night instead of watching that world tournament volleyball crap. You'll make it to the Olympics soon enough if you start getting some sleep at night. And never mind if I'm gonna cover for you at practice again.
Leo, pihia!
Don't mind her, sis. Like, go protest I drive. You know, like, I'm not fucking know. She can do it.
What protest?
Sister, why you keep acting like your mind up?
And why do you keep calling me sister?
Malia's right. We have been watching too much volleyball.
And what are these uniforms?
Maybe no more protests on volleyball. Maybe head over to the infirmary and maybe I call mom and dad.
Call my mom and dad? Why would you do that?
Huni,
And quit calling me that name. You know I hate that.
I've been calling you that your entire life, since we can remember.
Because I'm your sister. I'm your twin sister.
Like, take a header or something.
And we fit into each other's clothes.
Quit threatening me with that. It was one time, and it's in the Victoria's Secret. Yeah. And every time you always threatening to tell Malia.
Ew.
Speaking of, what the hell are you wearing?
I spilled tea in my theater class, and this is all we could find.
If you like to protest, I'd change it if I was you. They'd teach you from Hōʻike or something.
What was Malia talking about? A full ride scholarship to where?
Don't mind her, sis. She only jealous because she only got into Kiʻekiʻe. And everybody gonna understand if you like who it was.
UCLA? The University of California in Los Angeles? They gave me a scholarship?
Halfway to Team USA dream.
But I'm not from... Where's the protest?
Downtown?
The palace?
The state capital?
Because Hawaii is a state of the United States.
We're gonna be late. So what is it? Protest or volleyball?
Meet me at our dorm rooms, which is Kina'u.
Kapuaiwa?
How appropriate. Leo.
Leave her for God here.
Brother and sister, Miss Brandon.
Let's just say here, the blood runs thick.
That's pretty odd.
Go ahead, call Punikawā on me. I see you with your little sister and my little instructions kissing. Yeah.
No, Miss Brandon, I just lied.
I know we're all supposed to be inclusive nowadays, but there's a line.
What are you wearing? I just got out of theater class, miss.
Oh, all those athletes and their little kids classes.
Miss Brandon, Detention? Is that a class ring? No. Looks like one though.
Queen School.
Gotta even buy it on eBay. Huh. And where'd you get it from?
My grandma got it.
Great grandma.
She got it from somebody who was.
Must have been someone special then, for it to last this long.
Yeah, special things do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Mahalo for living the legacy.
Sure.
Young ladies, your life is before you. It will be what you choose to make of it. Times will come when you feel you are being pushed into the background. Never allow this to happen. Stand always on your own foundation, but you will have to make that foundation. There will come times when to make that stand will be difficult, but conquer you can, if you can.